Back to Fallow, this is Anthony, he's one of the sous chefs here at Fallow. Today we're going to be making potato gnocchi with Cacio Pepe sauce. What potatoes are these?
These are the Yukon potatoes.
Okay,
traditional.
perfect.
I like them because they're the perfect starch content to make for the gnocchi.
We're going to pop them in a tray in the
chef.
oven. What temperature? 170?
170, 180.
A little bit of salt is just to help dry out the potato and it'll add a nice perfumed, salty aroma.
Also so it doesn't burn.
Perfect. All right, cool. I'll pop those in the oven quickly.
Brilliant. So basically we put these in for about an hour, roughly, or two. They're they're easily soft right in there.
Nice and hot. I'm just going to cut them in half, right?
Yeah, sure. So basically go one.
Thank you.
There.
One second.
Boom.
Perfect. Boom. So nice and soft. Perfect. So we're just going to push the potato through the chinois using the skin as the scraper. So we're going to keep the skins once you push the potato through. Perfect. So you can see the potatoes just coming through the sieve and you get this beautiful fine potato through the other end. And you can just use the skin as a barrier.
You want them to be a bit chalky too, so that they have like that little whiteness to them.
So that's the potato, right? Once it's come through the chinois. We're gonna let this cool slightly. We've got our potato skins here, which we don't want to waste, so we're gonna fry these up.
We actually got double oat flour.
Dab it out.
We got eggs, all right? So when you make the gnocchi, always crack your egg flat, right? Flat. And then you don't want the white. A kilo of potato, you'll need about, I would say, 4 egg yolks. Then we have our flour. And basically, we're gonna go around the bowl like this. The most important thing to do is be very gentle with it, and I like to use my hands to go through it. That way, I can actually feel the potato, going through my hands as well as the flour and the egg. Now I'm gonna put the rest of the flour in, and I like to push my hand in here. That way I can, because the back of your hand is where it's the most gentle, so that lets me know like where I'm at with the dough itself. If you add the right flour and the right egg, you won't overwork it. I don't want to keep it in the bowl too much more. I want to pull it out, and I'm going to mix it onto the back of my hand. It's very important for me. And when I'm there, at this point, I want to wash my hands because that's gummy.
So we want to use the double oat flour. You can get that from most supermarkets.
Correct. So now I can actually, I can knead my dough at this point, right? So now, I'm just gonna push it off, because again, it could be a bit much. Everything I kind of do is a lot by feel, so you can feel it's getting a little bit softer just by the feel of it, okay? I will work it a little bit, because a little harder now, because I know that I'm there. I can tell just by the feel the back, because that to me is the best part. So we're gonna go bam, 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 bam. Excellent, right? So now, there you can see it's quite. I mean, it's easy to roll at this point. Bam, like.
Gently using our finger, and we're just rolling it, rounding the edges, and lightly flouring so it doesn't stick to the bench. Bam, 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 bam. Bam.
Bada bing,
bam,
bada boom.
Bam.
Yeah, perfect. So look, if you go like that, like you'll know they're even. And then, to make it easy,
bam.
Cut those off. Bam, 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 bam. And then we're gonna make a Cacio Pepe.
Cacio Pepe.
Yeah, Cacio Pepe.
So I've got my potato skins here. So these are gonna go into a fryer set at 150. And we're going to leave these until the end so they're beautiful and crispy. And that's going to garnish, we're going to break that up, and that's going to be the garnish for our gnocchi. Cool, so we've got our beautiful gnocchi. This is ready to go into the water. So now we're going to do the sauce, right?
We have pepper, which we grind early. Most important thing is you want to put the pepe out in the pan first, right?
Chef.
Good amount, okay? That's important.
Nice amount. So this is one of the most simple, classic
dishes that come from Roma.
Comes from Rome,
yeah, just outside Rome. We're gonna toast that.
So Anthony was head chef at one of the legendary American New York institutions called Carbone. It's like the sort of restaurant you see in like Soprano.
Yeah, it's a gangster
Like
style.
a Goodfellas, sort of gangster,
Well done.
American, Italian.
A good amount of butter.
Yeah.
Now, theoretically, it's good. They're done differently. They can do it with olive oil, or you can do it with butter. I prefer butter. So we're gonna put a little water in here. 1 part butter, 1 part water. So, while that's done, you wanna drop the gnocchi?
Dropping gnocchi, chef.
And then this bubble, as you see that bubble, is like basically creating like a nice emulsion. You know.
So butter, water, pepper. So how do you know when it's done?
When they literally float. But when they float, I like to let them sit, like cook an extra 30. See that they're starting to come up, right? They're perfect. They're not like breaking apart because we did them right. So now those are come up,
Chef.
and now we'll pull
They've
them out.
literally just risen from the
Yeah.
bottom of the pan. They sink when you put them in. Then they come, as they cook, they rise to the top. So you're taking it out, put it directly into the sauce.
Definitely gonna be a generous portion. Might need a bigger plate. Yeah. You do the honors. Put a little.
Parmesan.
Yeah. Put it in. See.
Say when, chef.
I think you can make that, Judge Chief. Yeah, look at that.
Yeah, I'm doing all the work here.
That is
Chicken.
absolutely lovely, mate. All right, now what we're gonna do is just make the crema on the pan. Just bring that starch together. Once they hit in here, most important thing is you want the pan to be hot. When the pan's hot, all the starch will come out, and you can see the starch that's actually from the gnocchi out. Like that. So,
Oh, epic.
all right, so that goes like that.
So a little twist of fresh pepper.
Yeah.
We got our little potato crisps here. Nestled a few in there. A little bit of added crispy texture. In the restaurant, we normally use our potato skins to make flour that goes in our sourdough. A little garnish of that. Finishing a fresh splattering Parmesan. So this is classic Italian gnocchi, cacio pepe sauce, crispy potatoes by a true New York Italian.
Classic.